The parched bush country of southern Africa. Here it rains only twice a year, and then only briefly.
I'm Eric Fox from PSUTV. We just had a wonderful performance here at Live at Lunch. Would you care to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Kieran McKeon, and I play under the name Very Rare Artifacts.
Cool. Right on. How long have you been performing and producing?
I'd say give or take about 5 or 6 years.
I see. Good amount of time. Yeah. What would you say some of your influences are?
You know, I'm influenced a lot by a lot of the music that I've been interested in throughout my experience as a music listener. But for this project, I'm also influenced by a lot of things outside of music, kind of spatial considerations, concepts regarding where does sound become music and when does music become not music. And with this project, I've really had the opportunity to explore some more of the physicality of sound, as opposed to the melodic nature of sound in certain instances.
Right. So more of like the texture of it and just the sort of like a collage of different sounds and experiences almost.
Very much so.
Right on. Well, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. Going on, what software do you use for producing and production and performing, mind you, if that's different?
You know, for both, I use a popular piece of software called Ableton Live, and it's employed by many different styles of producers across the board, and it's really just a very versatile piece of software. I use it in kind of a non-traditional way, but I would be quick to recommend it to anybody who's interested in doing anything with digital audio. Whether you're producing, recording, it's just, it's a really solid program.
Cool. Right on. Now onto the visuals for your performance. You had a projector up, and it was displaying some pretty crazy stuff. Who exactly produced your visuals? Was that you or a friend? And if you care, could you divulge in what some of the meanings are behind them?
So I produced the visuals as well, and there wasn't really too much meaning behind it. It was kind of more of a aesthetic exercise, you know, to put it simply. I just kind of liked the way it looked, and yeah, it was mostly just for a visual texture.
I gotcha. Cool. It looked fantastic. It sounded like through your performance you incorporated samples in your pieces. Do you do that often with your work? And what exactly do you tend to sample, if you'd care to divulge that?
For sure. Yes, sampling is something that I do constantly. Now, when admitting that, it's important to make the designation between sampling other people's music or other people's material or sampling material that you have yourself composed, because in the music world it's still called sampling. So yes, I'm sampling a lot of stuff that I myself composed and recorded and just kind of introduced it into a new circumstance, you know, through a sampling method.
Right on. It sounded fantastic. Okay, carry on. To finish it up, do you have any upcoming shows? Do you have a SoundCloud or a Bandcamp people could follow?
You know, I don't have anything on the books right now. Don't have much in on the internet, but the project is called Very Rare Artifacts, and you can keep your eyes and ears peeled for those words, and that's me.
All right, cool. Well, once again, thank you for coming by to perform for us live at lunch. It was fantastic. We greatly enjoyed it.
Truly my pleasure. I had a blast. Thank you very much, PSU.
You're welcome. Peace.